What's up guys, it's me, Kitty, and I am back for another sneaker video. You guys seem to kind of like the last one, so here is some more of my sneaker collection. I have got about 300 pairs last time I checked, and I've definitely got more since then. So let's get into it. So let's have a look at what's here, which is some of my unboxed trainers. I keep most of my shoes boxed, but sometimes they come without boxes. Anyway, so first up is the Asics Jalkiano 5. This is an OG model that was relaunched, and I went to Berlin for this launch, which was epic. I had such a great time. Asics are really good at putting on really great events, and because they are a Japanese owned brand, they went hella out with the Japanese theme. And we went to this warehouse in Berlin, everything was like sushi and sake, it was sick. I'm a big fan of this OG dad shoe. Let me know what you guys think. Have you got a pair? Would you rock them if you don't? This is one of the OG colorways, and I'm excited to see re-releases done really well. And I think that these ones have been done justice. The dad shoe is obviously big in fashion right now, and I'm not a super hype person, so I prefer these to like the Yeezys, for example. I've got loads of pairs of Vans. Got loads of pairs of classic slip-ons, for example, checkerboard, can't go wrong. And this was actually I think this was an exclusive to Foot Locker, which I did some content creation on. So I created a shoot for this, which was put across the Foot Locker channels and my own channels as well. And I really like this, and I haven't worn them too much because I think they're quite special and I haven't wanted to ruin them. Whereas Vans are the kind of shoes that I don't mind wrecking so much, so these are kind of like my beaters. I have a pair of Jordan 3s. This was one of my early eBay finds, so I don't know, like 8 years ago, maybe 7-8 years ago, I found these on eBay. They're a UK 5. They're a little bit small for me because they're a GS 5. Sometimes they just come up a bit smaller. I'm a UK 5.5. This is quite a specific colorway. It looks like an infrared, but I believe that this is more of a crimson, and I just love a Jordan 3. I think it's really nice on like girls. I think it's really easy to wear in the summer with dresses, and they look really cool. And I'm not like a huge Jordan collector, but I do love Jordans, and the 3 is something that I've got like a couple of different colorways of, and I actually don't really have many variants of Jordans. I don't even own a pair of Jordan 1s yet, which is ridiculous, and I still need to get myself a pair. But yeah, I think I got these for like £35 on eBay, and I was so stoked at the time. Into Vans, I've got a load, like I say, of just like classic. Like these are some old schools, classic checkerboard. What I love about these is the checkerboard on the sole unit. That's something that I love. Anything that's got like text or colours or print on a sole unit. And with Vans, I've got quite a lot of collabs. Some of them I have kept them in a box. But these ones actually didn't come in a box. These were gifted to me at a Lazy Oaf Vans event at House of Vans in London. I was so stoked because I wanted to buy these anyway. And I love all the detailing on this pair of shoes. Like, again, I love anything with a sole unit print. I've got some of the Snoopy collection, which launched, I want to say last year. So there were a lot of releases. They had like a few parts to the Snoopy collaboration with Vans. And yeah, these are the ones that I picked up from it basically. It's a really cute collaboration they did. It's a relaunch like years and years ago. They did the original Snoopy collaboration. It's the same as like the Disney ones, where they've done them like multiple times. I did keep hold of the boxes for a while, and I was like, do you know what, with Vans I just like to wear them. I've got a lot of pairs of 1 stars. They're just a really good, easy beater. I think it's like a great, easy to wear shoe. Love an old school, and I'm obsessed with flames. I really need to pick up the new Converse ones that have come out recently. Have you seen them? They're like, there's a colorway like this of like a Chuck Taylor, and then there's also a rainbow flame. I've got some Converse that are customized for me. So it's just like a really little customization. They've just got my initials there. Just a nice pair of like the cream white Chuck Taylors. They did a little in-house event that I went to, and they had a seamstress, whatever you say, an embroiderer. Embroidery. Yeah. She embroidered the initials on. Let's go back into my boxes. So, many years ago, I actually used to work for Saucony. I was part of their PR and social media team. I actually ran the Saucony EU account for a year and a half, and I got it from about 3,000 to like 45,000 by the time I left. I was pretty proud of that. And during my time there, they did this collaboration with Penfield, which I think is a really sick collaboration. Show you inside. So these are really good, durable trainers with, I believe, a Teflon. It's got one of those waterproof protection things in the material, and I want to say that's Teflon. Is that right? But anyway, very durable because they're a Penfield collaboration, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the colourway. It's very earthy, really good with like a pair of camos. They're not a very hype collaboration as such, but they're a good collaboration. So this is the VaporMax Plus, and that is a hybrid between a VaporMax, Air Max, Nike Tien, Nike Plus, Nike Tien. Yeah, so this is kind of like a rainbow. It was a 2-pack. What was the other colour was like kind of purplies, like purple pinks, and then this is the blue, yellow, orange, kind of like rainbow. And I was really happy when I got this colourway. It was gifting from, I want to say JD Sports, and like last year sometime, and I love these. I wear them all the time. They're a really good shoe that I can wear like to the gym and wear out. So I feel bad when I wear like, I don't know, a decent pair of trainers to the gym, but if they're kind of tech at the same time, then I don't feel so bad. And it's great to just have like one pair of shoes. So Puma recently gifted me this Nova women's release. Unfortunately, this shoe is a little bit big for me, but the colourway is really nice, so maybe I'll pop an inner sole in there. I feel like I should shoot a picture of these with some cute flowers or something, but yeah, I thought that this was actually a really nice colourway of the Nova. It's not like my favourite silhouette. I definitely love the Puma Cell a lot more than the Nova. So the Puma Cell Alien, for example, that is one of my favourite shoes at the moment from Puma. This is a very different pair of shoes that I've hardly worn. I actually got these as part of a styling job that I was doing, and these are from a brand called Ash. They're your typical like hype beast, high-end kind of trainer, slightly less expensive than a Balenciaga. They're just like a couple of £100 rather than like a few £100. So yeah, as you can see, it's a very similar vibe to the Balenciaga. Yeah, chunky fashion trainer. I mean, I could have sent them back, but actually I think they were like a bit worn in, so I couldn't really get rid of them. I could have sold them, but I've kept them for now. I think they're kind of cool. Like, it's fun to have something like that in my collection. It's not something that like I usually go for. So here is a new, also newish pair. It's a collaboration that Converse did with a fairly young designer called Coachy. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Coachy. It's a French designer. Their stuff is really cool. If you don't know them yet, check them out. And yeah, this is the collaboration shoe. It's a bit wild, but you know what? It's a bit punk rock and a little bit emo, which I am, so I was kind of into it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, it's got like a croc leather and it's got like these buckle details on, and I actually think I'm going to shoot those in something that I'm doing this week. Oh, shoes falling all over the place. This is an old shoe. It is an eBay find that I was very stoked about. So basically, Andre Agassi, I feel like he's the best tennis player that's ever lived, and I think he's the coolest tennis player that's ever lived. So I bought a pair of 30-year-old Andre Agassi AirTech Challenge Nike trainers a few months ago on eBay, and I was worried that they were going to crumble, and they did. See if I can add a picture here. So I'm waiting to find somebody who can sole replace those for me, which is really hard because it's hard to find the right sole to replace them with, especially finding them in my size. A UK 5.5 is really hard to find. But anyway, so I've been on the lookout for some. So I found a pair on eBay recently, but they're a little bit big for me. Instead of a UK 5.5, they're a UK 6, but they're actually really a UK 7. They're an EU 40. An EU 39 would be a 6. So they're a bit big for me, but I just think this is such an iconic trainer. I love the time period of fashion when these came out in the 90s, when Andre Agassi was the Don, basically. People like Metallica were wearing these, and I just loved that whole kind of like metal meets sport vibe. Everyone was wearing big chunky white Nike sneakers and like band merch shirts and skinny jeans, and I just think it was a vibe. I also just love all the colorways, and like you see the speckle in this design. I just think it's so sick. So yeah, I'm going to drop these off at Jason Mark soon, get the boys to clean them up for me. Hopefully I can rock them. I just look at this 90s flex. It is just so dope. There's nothing better than it, in my opinion. I got a really sick t-shirt that goes with it, also on eBay a few months ago, so I'm ready to hit those 90s vibes with the AirTech challenge. Oh, there's a box of what I'm wearing on my feet today, and I don't think, I just have to whip it off my feet. So here we've got the women's Air Max Plus, so the TN or the tuned, whatever you want to call it, and this is a little satin pink number. And I think in the last episode of this series I showed you a similar colorway, but it wasn't satin, and I said I've got another pair that's similar, so that would be them. I'm a big fan of the TN or the Plus or the tuned, however you want to say it. Yeah, I just think it's a sick shoe with a great history. It can look a bit tacky in certain colorways, but if you get the right ones, they can look fire. Here we go. Here is part of the Puma Bape collection. I feel like these ones are mashed up. Yeah, they are. Again, need to take these to Jason Mark, or just get some elbow grease and use my own Jason Mark and clean them up. I wore these to a festival a year or two ago, and yeah, they need a clean, but I love this collaboration. If you can see the really subtle Bape on the print, like this is the all black version. You can see the Bape logo here. I actually worked on this collaboration. I was in a video which was filmed for the release of this project. Me and my friend Juice, aka the Unisex Mode. Yeah, we were in that. It was dope. I love Bape, so it's pretty stoked on that. They're not my favourite pair, but they're just a really good, easy to wear pair. I love the R698, which is what that silhouette is. They don't really release them anymore, but it's a good, easy to wear every day, like an Air Max 1 type silhouette, you know? While I'm here, here's another pair from that collaboration. I've got 3 pairs, and this is the all black version of the Puma Disc, one of my favourite silhouettes of all time. And as you can see, the Bape is a little bit more obvious on this pair. It's such a comfortable shoe to wear. I just love the crazy silhouette. I love that disc technology. There we go. Love those Bape details. I've got a lot of Puma, you know. Here we've got Puma sneakers and stuff collaboration. It's that really obvious. Can you see all the detailing? And these are a trinomic, and it is a camo release, similar to the Bape collaboration, I suppose. Yeah, just a very comfortable, easy to wear shoe. I love sneakers and stuff. I think they're a sick store, and I love collecting store collaborations just because I think there's a lot of history to do with stores. The Bog Camo times S&S, yeah, that's basically all it says. I don't know what Bog stands for. If someone knows, leave in the comments below, because, you know, I know some things, but I don't know everything. We've got a Golf, the Flare, Converse collaboration box, and I really like this shoe, but because it's suede and leather on the inside, they're not very comfortable, so I really need to wear them in. I'm not a big fan of real suede and real leather. I'm trying to step away from it because I'm a plant-based person. I just love this colorway. Seem to have a lot of shoes in a blue-red colorway for some reason, but I'm into it. I'm down with it. I'm a big fan of the One Star, as you saw before, and I like the collaborations mostly. So they are not a beta. They get saved for like special days, also because they cut up my feet. There's another Puma collaboration, Trap Star collaboration, again on the disc. The disc is one of my favourite silhouettes, like I said. I've got a lot, which I'm sure I will show you guys over time. This one's a bit mad. They're a little bit mad, but you know what? I'm here for it. It's an interesting shoe design. I don't know how I feel about like the kind of plasticky material, that's the only thing. But actually, with the right fit, these can look like fire. The only problem is these are a UK 5, and although sometimes that fits me perfectly, for some reason that particular pair are quite tight on my feet, so haven't worn them very much. Here is a pair of Puma Fenty, the Rihanna collaborations that they did, and I've got like this orange camo version. Big camo fan, basically. I'm wearing camouflage right now, not that you can see. I like, yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. Yeah, I love a creeper. I have actual creepers and I've had them for years because I'm a bit of a goth, a punk rocker, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so when they did this collaboration, I was like, I have to get a pair. I actually styled one of the lookbooks for Puma a long time ago, one of the first colorways for this. But yeah, so ended up getting my hands on these via Foot Locker, I want to say, which was very kind of them back at the time when these released a few years ago. And yeah, here we go. Here are my Nike Saucony. Absolutely love these shoes, like can't stop wearing them. If I put these in the last video and I can't remember now, then I'm sorry, I'll just cut this out. But great collaboration, great shoe. I actually love the ridge at the back. I think that they're one of the comfiest shoes that I've worn, and I just love the colourway. I really wish that I had the green. You know, maybe in time I'll pick up a pair. A lot of Puma collaborations. Okay, oh yeah, this is the Puma A-Life R698 Trinomic times A-Life, and this is the silver colourway. I've got a matching jumper from this collaboration, which is really sick. And yeah, just a bit of a wild silhouette, this one, obviously, the all over silver. It's a bit like that Air Max 1, you guys know the one. Yeah, the liquid gold and liquid silver. I've actually got a gold pair very similar to this, which are a different collaboration, which I'll try to find sometime to show you guys. But yeah, this is the A-Life collaboration with Puma from a few years ago. They're a little bit big on me, so I don't wear them that much, but they're a pretty fun shoe. I'm a fan. The Air Max 97 Ultra Gold. So I guess some people will call this the gold bullet, it's like similar to the silver bullet, but this isn't the OG, this is the Ultra, so it's a little bit different, a modern take on the classic gold 97. I really like it. I prefer the original, which I don't have at the moment. I've come across them a few times at Crep City, but they've always been in such bad condition that I've been too scared to get them. Finishing this off, I think I went through quite a few pairs of trainers with you guys, maybe just one more to finish this off. Okay, this is a pair of Air Max 1 Ultra Look of the City Pack. This was a few years ago. The Look of the City Pack came out and they were all pretty mad. I don't know if you guys remember them, but they were all pretty wacky. And this is like a floral pair. It's got like these huge roses and then these little like delicate flowers in between. They're pretty wild. And that is it. I'm going to finish this episode off. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I've still got a lot of trainers to go through to show you guys. So these episodes might take a while, but I hope that you've enjoyed watching this. This has been my sneaker collection part 2. If you've enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe, leave a comment to let me know which was your favourite pair, and yeah, give me a thumbs up too. See you next time.